Ai ales locația perfectă pentru nunta ta. Întrebare: cine face atmosfera? Ai dat scroll ori în...
So streaming to YouTube doesn't need to. So we'll simply select OK, and you'll see here that our chat now comes up. So what you're gonna do is you come back to settings here. We'll go to where it says output, and we're gonna go ahead and select advanced under output mode. Now everything up to this point is exactly the same. This is where it changes whether you're on Mac or you're on Windows. So I'm gonna share both settings for you, and then based on what you're utilizing, copy those settings for the best looking stream. So the first thing here is that if you're on a Mac, you're gonna follow these exact settings here. You're gonna have your audio encoder on ACC. Your video encoder needs to be Apple VT. If you're on a Windows, these are the settings that you're going to go ahead and utilize. So you're going to go ahead and keep it at advanced. You're going to use the audio encoder. You're going to use ACC. Your video encoder, you're going to use NVIDIA NVIC H.264. If you don't have a really good graphics card, you can select HX264. Okay, and that's going to be decent enough for you to be able to go ahead and stream. And then for your rate control, you're going to use constant bitrate. Again, we're going to follow the 6000 for this. You're going to do keyframe intervals. You're going to put it at 2. Your preset, you're going to put it at P5 slow. So once you've gone ahead and set up those settings there, we're going to come to apply, and you're going to select OK. And then we're going to come back into the settings just one more time, and we're going to want to make sure you have your audio destination set up correctly. So your desktop audio, you want to make sure you select your desktop audio. And then for your microphone, you want to make sure you utilize your microphone that you utilize here. Now, this can be your Rodecaster. It can be any mic that you have connected to your computer. Just select that, press OK. And now we have the best settings here. Now you can just simply click start streaming to go live and not have to worry about any of the issues here. Now again, you can go ahead and set this up inside of YouTube, or you can do it here inside of OBS. You can select manage broadcast, and this is going to give you the option to be able to select your title. So we can type in here test title. You can put in your description. Now if you have default descriptions and things that you normally utilize, I encourage you to set this up inside of YouTube, and then you can go ahead and select existing broadcast and you'll be able to use it there. However, you can put a description here. You can decide if this is going to be public, unlisted, or private. Super important. You select private, only you're going to be able to see it. You select unlisted, only people who have access to the link can see it. Public is going to be available to everyone, and it's going to put it into the algorithm as well. Then you select your category. You want to select no, it's not made for kids, or yes, it's made for kids based on what it is that you're doing. You can then go ahead and upload your thumbnail. And then for latency, you want to go ahead and put it at ultra low, especially if we're streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second, which is the stream settings that I gave you. This is going to make it to where when people type in chat, you're able to respond right away. So there's the lowest amount of latency between when somebody chats with you and what's happening on stream and what's actually happening in real time. Then you can go ahead and schedule this for later, or you can go ahead and create the broadcast and start streaming, or just simply create the broadcast and come back to it later. So you can select that. Once you have that in place, you can go ahead and hit start streaming, and now you're good to go. However, okay, you don't want to just go live without having a professional looking stream. So you can see here that I have a graphics, I have my gameplay,
you